Hello, everyone. Hello, Bing Ping Pins. How you guys all doing? This is your host, 5 minutes or less review, signing in with another episode of, you guessed it, just talking about what I see on the internet. Now, for a couple of weeks now, or to a month, Kanye West entered into a big problem because of a tweet that he posted. I know many of you guys saw the tweet. Many of you guys may have thought, okay, this tweet was wrong. But to me, I saw what the tweet was. I just wanted to confirm it before I started speaking about the issue. Now, this Kanye West situation is no different from many of the other situations that many people in this society have to deal with. And that has to do with contracts, especially when you're working for somebody else. Now, many people like myself, people who have a brain or people who understand what is really going on in society, know what Kanye West meant when he said what he said. You already know many of these people, many of the Jewish communities are almost at the top of the food chain when it comes to money contracts. Okay? Now, let's try to understand something. What happened during the Holocaust was a tragedy. No matter how anybody tried to spin it, it was a tragedy. Shouldn't have happened to those people, to the Jews. I agree. But at the same time, we have to realize what the Jews have become in this country. And that is because a lot of other people from other nations do not take the time to build their own network, their own gangs at the top where the money is flowing. And the Jews have been very good at doing so, and to some degree have monopolized a lot of things at the top. Is it a crime? No. It's what I believe that many communities should do. It's almost no different from the Spanish who come into America together with their own brothers, accumulate homes. And how do they do this? By taking one home at a time. First, they move into a home, they're very crowded in that home. You see almost 10 families in one home. They put their money together, they buy another home. 5 families move over to the next home. They put their money again, they buy another home. And they keep on moving from one home to the other until they own a plethora of houses. Today, we see a lot of the Spanish immigrants gaining a serious foothold, especially in the entrepreneur lifestyle, basically owning their own businesses, creating their own roofing companies, creating their own construction companies. And slowly they're going to be like the Italians who are going to amount to bigger things, whether we like it or not. The Jews have already done so for themselves. They've built and amassed their own empire. But the one group of people who continually fail to work together are the black people. They continuously fail to work together to create industries that provide commodities that people want. And if you look at consumers, the amount of people who are consuming, most of them, many, are coming from the black communities. Yet, we're not producing anything, but we are consuming a lot. So it begs the question, how can the black communities ever gain power? But anyway, I don't want to continue to move into this section. I believe this topic can be discussed another day. But what I wanted to make everyone understand is this. There's a lot of communities out there who've gained a foothold and are becoming bullies in the industry, whether you like it or not. What Kanye West said is no different from what I do on a daily basis for my own self. If I have an issue, I put it on my Get Real poster wall, Get Real poster wall, where I'll say I'm going to war with these people or with this situation. I put it right there. Boom. I'm going to war with them. I'm going to war with this person for getting in the way of me getting to my bag. Or they're getting in my way, they're pissing me off. I'll put something there to simply say, hey, I need to be reminded that I need to achieve this. The second thing is this: when it comes to my academics or when it comes to my business, I also do the same thing. What he said, I understood it. What he was saying, it was very simple. That the people who were getting in the way of him getting whatever he wanted or whatever he wanted to achieve belong to those groups. And I will not lie, I've dealt with them a lot. Many of them are bullies. I won't lie to you. They think they know it all. But I'm not trying to say that they're at fault. I'm just simply saying that is what you get to deal with, especially when you're dealing with things like this. You get to certain communities, they don't even want to listen to you. Have you ever walked into somebody's office and then they're shooing you away? And like you ask yourself, like, who is this person to think that he has a right to shoo me away? Who are you? So what I'm trying to say is this: that what he said, I understood. That he was going to be dealing with somebody who was a group of people who are in his own way. A simple statement, a simple tweet like this, we should be a freedom of expression to some degree. Like personally, I wouldn't do that on a tweet because I have my own wall of Get Real, like I said. But maybe his own wall of Get Real is on his tweet to let the people know, like, yo, I'm getting ready to put my defenses up to take care of these people if they get in the way of my money. How does a group of words that don't even constitute even a full sentence, in my personal opinion, get a man to lose over how many millions of dollars? Over what? Over misinterpretation of words? Over misinterpretation of words? Seriously. Have we gotten so soft in today's world, that we will go to war with somebody who's basically providing something for another company? Like, I still don't understand it. Where even we have to be careful with our own words now. Yeah, a freedom that we've been given, that we have to be now careful with it because it can cost us money when we are playing at Kanye West level. The amount of money that Adidas is getting is based on Kanye and his fame. And with people who like him and want to support him and want to be a part of his destiny. It is the reason why they're able to command that amount of money. That's one thing people have to understand. You see, earlier on when I started seeing companies, how easy it is for them to drop somebody just based on accusations, what more of a statement that has been misconstrued? I'll repeat this statement again. That companies in the past have been known for dropping other people just based on accusations. Not even anything based on tangible facts. So, based on accusations, they basically destroy somebody's world just on accusations alone. Talk more of a tweet that basically got misunderstood to cost somebody millions. It doesn't make sense. And then to top it off, people that at least to some degree that should be on his own side did not even go over to him and say, yo, Kanye, what the hell, what is really going on here? Explain yourself. What is really happening here with everybody trying to go against you now? No. They joined the freaking bandwagon because they don't want to be cancelled in order to cancel Kanye West. Without even thinking, oh, we support these people, we support these people. Everybody, like as if they really do so. When the truth of the matter is this, guys, they're only scared that they don't want to be next. That's what I see here. They're scared that they don't want to be next. They don't want to be next at all. They don't want this community that are becoming slowly becoming bullies. In fact, they're already bullies. That are becoming bullies to go against them. This is getting ridiculous. Someone that is supposed to have your back to some degree, his own wife, Kim, still now turns around and then betrays him again on this situation. Now, I'm not here to simply say that Kanye West is right in the head. I'm not trying to say that. But Jesus Christ, man, how much can this man actually do? How much damage can he do to the Jewish community? Just explain that to me. Can anybody explain that to me? What kind of damage can he do? Is he going to start killing the Jews or something? No. Come on, guys. It's a misinterpretation of his words that has led to this nonsense. Well, I just want to make sure that people have an understanding. Now, they're calling for an honorary degree that he got from an arts college to be revoked. You know, they're calling for a degree. Now, if the situation is that Kanye West has continued to spew hate speech, I can understand what they're saying. But the man has just simply stated that he's not going to apologize for a statement that has been misconstrued. Why should you apologize for something you never did? That people have used their own words to put words in your own mouth. Why should I apologize for them not having the academic capability of understanding my words? That's how he's thinking. And I can understand where he's coming from. To put words in his mouth. To simply say, oh, this is what he means. That's not what he means. I watched the interview with Piers Morgan where he kept on pushing for this man to apologize. Why should anybody apologize for something they didn't do? You know? I'm not saying anti-Semitism is okay. It's not okay. Any kind of racist behavior towards another group of people that could cause them to suffer or get hurt, I think it's bad. But this situation should not qualify. It does not qualify. I don't understand how it qualifies. You know? Now his degree is under attack by people signing petition in order to revoke his degree that he got. His honorary doctorate that he got from the art college. This is something he's earned. You have no right to sit down there and simply say, oh, we're going to revoke it. No, you don't. It's something he earned. He earned it. He should stay. It's the same nonsense that they did with Bill Cosby and many other people. Oh, asking him to bring back the Oscars, asking him to do this one, asking him to do that one. Like, come on, guys. He earned it. He worked hard for it. His achievement should not reflect his current attacks. He's earned it. He's earned his place at this place. You know, the funny thing about it is that I'm going to leave you guys with this statement. Is that if Jesus Christ was to come back again, it is all these so-called Christians and whatever that are going to crucify him. I always say it. He without sin should cast the first stone. He who believes that he doesn't have any kind of bias should cast the first stone. You want to tell me the Jewish people don't have biases against other people of other colors or against black people? You think they don't have biases? They have biases. Almost everybody has biases sometimes. He without sin should cast the first stone. That's what I say. because I've had enough of this nonsense. They can't say anything anyhow. You know? But anyway, like they always say, you know, rich people come with rich people problems, you know? Every rich person has their own problems. But I would say one thing though, that when you start getting up there, I think it's best for you to actually hire lawyers and other people who are PR people to help you manage some of these accounts, because you using your own mouth or trying to think that you are part of the normal people, you better forget that. You know, you better forget that. You know. All right, guys. I think I've said enough. I hope this so-called statement doesn't get me into hot waters, especially with this group of people who are bullies. In my personal opinion, you know, I hope it doesn't get me into hot waters, because enough is enough. Really, enough is enough. We've got to at least say enough is enough. You know, there's some degree of leniency that you have to give people, especially when it comes to situations like this. You know, hey, people are going to war with people all the time. People are always in one kind of squabble after the other. And there's a group of people always trying to get you. Always trying to get you. You know, that you have to constantly fight. I mean, there are times you have to get yourself into a mental frame to deal with them on a daily basis. Because if you don't plan to win, then you definitely plan to lose. And I guess it was part of its own strategy to get itself into a mental frame, and then the whole freaking dumb world decided they were going to misinterpret a statement that was only meant for Kanye and failed to ask him for full interpretation of what was going on in his mind when he first said that statement before revoking everything that he's had. Like, it's ridiculous. But I'll tell you one thing though. Even though Kanye is saying that he's free now, whatever it is, I think to some degree he's unhappy about this situation. He's unhappy about the situation. You know? With Kim K, with the kids, you know, everybody just turning their backs on him. And then him also maybe, you know, some kind of medication or whatever it is. Like, it's just too much stuff that's going on with him. You know? I'm not even surprised that he has not gone towards the realm of suicide yet. You know, I'm very surprised he has not gone there, and I'm thankful for that. The man has a lot of skill. You know, no different from Michael Jackson, Cosby. You know, other great artists that are out there. The guy has really transformed a lot of things out here. You know. It's just a shame that he ended up marrying a woman who doesn't understand her own position when dealing with a person of his own stature. You know? It's just very, very unfortunate. You know? This has really... I believe that this was just... This breakup, this split, whatever it is, has really gotten him down to a whole different level. And all these problems just came through and just messed up his whole stuff. You know, but anyway, I'm not out here to make any kind of what do you call this thing again? Excuses for the man. The man made his own bed and now he has to lie on it. You know, but it's quite unfortunate that any of us could be in this situation. You know, I've seen a lot of other people who could have been in a better situation end up here. You know, so anyway, I said enough. That's me talking about Kanye in a nutshell. Until I see you guys on the next episode, this is 5 minutes or less signing out. Until the next episode.